What's up, everybody? Today we're trying out a game called Master of Peace.
Master of Peace.
This is a deck building style roguelike where all of the stuff that you get is in like the form of like these chess pieces, and it's a very chess piece board game style aesthetic.
Okay.
And it looked kind of neat, so gonna give it a shot. Go to the blind as we always do. Oh, look at the multiple save slots.
Oh, you should pick like slot 2.
Oh, like a madman.
Yeah, it's fun that way.
Ah, jeez. Okay. So there's a journey map. There's a campsite. The campsite, you can use construction resources to build various facilities that lead to your journey.
I assume you're...
version. Guild not be available before the tutorial. They're like, do the tutorial.
Hello, Sigmund.
That's us, presumably. Hunt down the dragon cult and reclaim the stolen orb.
It's always the orbs with these guys. Smish.
Right. Tutorial battle. Drag your piece there. You can deploy one mercenary per round. Deployed mercenaries can be cancelled by dragging them. Oh, take that flag.
Yeah.
Deployed mercenaries move forward and then attack. If the enemy's position is empty, they will attack the enemy flag.
Okay.
Okay. I have attack, I have health, and I have speed. Mercenaries with higher speed act first in battle.
Oh, he's gonna kill your knight.
Oh, I think he's gonna. Oh god! Most mercenaries have traits that grant powerful effects during battle. Priest, attack 1, health 3, speed 2. Unholy light, when placed, this deals damage to all enemies equal to its speed. Ah!
That's convenient.
Take that. Multiple mercenaries have the same speed. Their turn order is determined randomly.
Oh!
Dang it. Take that. The commander's ability can be used twice per battle. Sharp dagger. Drag and select an enemy, attack the selected enemy, and deal 2 damage.
Aha!
You win the battle by reducing the enemy's flag to 0. Take that. Enemy flag was destroyed. You have achieved victory. Perfect. Card event. Flip the cards and make a choice. You may obtain a reward depending on the path you choose to take. A battered crate lies before you. Unknown contents awaiting your discovery. Recover an ally's flag durability by 1. Crate is full of silver. You claim the loot and press onwards. Oh, great. Journey begins with the following mercenaries. We've got a Helmbreaker. Berserk at the end of each round, lose 1 health and gain 2 attack and 1 speed.
But he's only got 3 health, so that's only going to trigger twice at best.
Unless we can find a heal
A
or
heal
something.
or, yeah.
Hey, look, a healer. At the end of each round, gain 1 health. If you took damage in the previous round, gain an additional 1 health.
So he heals himself?
Yeah. Watchtower Guard, sniping. It does not move when attacking. Instead, attack a random enemy on the battlefield. Lose 1 attack at the end of each round.
Well, and they only have 1 attack power, so I'm not sure.
Okay. An Apprentice, very simple. Blacksmith, very simple. Messenger, very simple. Explorer, very simple. Okay.
Okay.
Street Battle. Okay. Alright, so we got the healer, we got the Watchtower Guard, and we got the blacksmith.
Honestly, putting the Watchtower Guard like behind the fence is probably a great idea.
I wonder if he can differentiate between like actual enemies and just a fence.
That's a great question.
I'd love for him not to hit the fence.
Well, let's find out what happens.
Aha! I wonder if your attack can't go below 1. So,
Maybe.
like, if you buffed him, he
would slowly go back down. Okay.
Okay, so that's got a speed of 1. Both of these guys have a speed of 1. I can just beat him with a speed of 2, but
you won't be
he
able to
won't
kill
die, because he'll take 1 damage from the sniper, 1 damage from this guy.
So then you put your priest in front of him. Because
Can I place more than 1 guy a turn?
1 per turn, they say.
Yeah.
But The priest and the guy next to him have the same stats.
Yes.
But the priest can recover his HP.
True.
And he might not even have to, because the first thing that should happen is the sniper, and then speed tie. But if you do take the hit, he'll just be able to recover it, and then boom.
Yep. Okay, we got the helm breaker.
So similar situation there, but this time we don't have anyone that can recover.
And the helmbreaker will eventually get through this guy and gain speed.
So you could just put the guy on the left there, is that a blacksmith?
Yeah.
And just kill the helmbreaker this turn.
Yeah.
You'll take a hit first.
But if I give this guy time, his speed will get up and his attack power will get up, and I'm interested to see if he kills himself or if he just stops.
Well, yeah, then go for it.
There's a science aspect. So now he's super juiced. Both of these guys are going to get sniped one way or the other. Or one of them will be, anyway. I'm not going to win the speed, so I might as well just put this guy here.
Put a tank there.
Yeah, because why not?
Yeah. Speed tie.
And we never got to do the science because they lost.
Yeah.
Hysteria. Deploy a mercenary to acquire a trait. At the end of each round, reduce the health of all nearby allies by 1. For each reduction, gain 1 health and 1 attack.
I mean, that on the Berserker is very funny.
And it looks like they can have 2 traits based on how they're positioned there at the bottom. I mean, that is a way for him to get health back. I can just use my allies.
Honestly,
I kind of like
Berserker,
it.
kind of sick.
I kind of like it.
All right.
He's just the crazy on my team.
So he just wants people around him that have health, so he can take it from them and then get big.
Yes. All right. So we have a bookstore. Obtain as many items as you want. Saloon. Select a mercenary to assign a desired rumor. Or gallows. Choose a mercenary to execute. Their traits will be passed on to another.
Okay. But that's the next round. Currently, we have the 2 in front of us.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But if we
select a mercenary to potentially upgrade their stats, or select an upgraded mercenary to recruit. So do we want a new mercenary that is already good?
Well, but also look at the roads. If we choose the tavern, we are forced to take the one in front of the gallows.
The gallows. Where if we do the shaman's
hut, we can go to any of the 3.
So do shaman's hut then. Enhance a mercenary's stats. If the enhancement fails, the upgrade level remains unchanged. The higher the upgrade level, the greater the chance of failure.
Okay. So the question is...
so we have health and attack. Do we go all in on this guy?
We could go all in on the Helmbreaker, but the other piece of that could be give someone else more health, since he wants... Or give the sniper an attack.
The problem with giving the sniper attack is
it
will
then
work
goes down.
for the first attack.
Yeah.
So giving him attack is actually rough. If anything... I want to, make his sniping better. Also, his sniping ability is red while everyone else is gray, so I wonder what's up with that.
I don't know.
I
mean, the Helmbreaker getting more health seems fine. And yeah.
Stats will say the same if upgrades fail, but this
but
is
100%. So.
Oh, it was 2 health.
Ooh.
Okay. And I guess we're just done here.
Yep, it was one or the other.
Okay, so we got the bookstore, the saloon, or the gallows.
It's like the bookstore sounds cool because it's as many items as you want, but...
Boot camp, send a mercenary for training and recruit another to take their place. Or relic shop, choose a relic between 2 options. Oh, relics are pretty good. Also, it looks like I can have 3 books over here.
We'll go to the bookstore then. We'll get 3 books and then some relics.
Take as many items as you want.
So there's two books.
Select one allied mercenary. The selected ally speed is doubled.
Dang.
And then select one enemy, excluding the boss. Set all of the stats to 1. Okay. Is the stat gain permanent?
I don't know.
Items can be dragged and used on targets during battles. For items that do not require a target, simply drag and place anywhere to use them. Okay. Well, we'll grab both because...
Oh, I wonder if those are like other games' potions. If it's like for the fight.
I think it probably is, but it doesn't say implicitly, so... And then I think we relic.
Yeah, I agree.
Choose one of 2 relics to take with you. As long as the enemy flag remains undamaged, all allied mercenaries gain a speed.
That's pretty good.
Or when an allied mercenary with 1 or less speed is deployed, grant them dodge for 1 round.
So they can take 1 free hit.
Okay.
But it's only at the low speed guys.
Can I...
Oh, that's the full collection.
That's the full collection. I just want to look at what I got going on. Party. Okay. I have exactly 2 people with 1 speed. The blacksmith and the healer. So that doesn't feel as beneficial. So
everybody having 1 speed until you hit the flag means you just have a quick start.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Give me that chest. I see it moving. It's a mimic. I don't trust it.
Could be a friendly mimic.
Could be. A captured scoundrel. Captured an intruder who attacked the campsite. The man, busting into tears, begged for his life. Receive a random mercenary, or upgrade the attack of one selected mercenary by 1.
Ooh.
How all in onto one guy do we want to be?
Yeah.
If his sniping didn't lower his attack, I could like. The messenger's super fast, so giving him attack...
Giving him attack's not bad either.
Could make him more worthwhile, because he's got no health.
Yeah.
So that just makes him better.
But the flip side of that means that if that 2 attack doesn't kill,
then he
just dies.
Sure.
So that's a little sad.
I mean, I could also give it to like the healer, if you think I'm going to be using the healer more long-term. The Helmbreaker I could give it to, but it feels a little overkill based on... everything else I got. The first round for him is rough. And then right after that first round, he goes to the moon.
Right. So he doesn't need the buff. You could also theoretically just get a random mercenary and see who we get.
But then
if we get like
it makes
a second
the deck bigger, so if our Helmbreaker's
that's true.
super important, then we're less likely to get him. And if we get like another, I don't know, messenger or something, I'm gonna be like, oh man.
There's a part of me that says that we still do the attack upgrade and give it to the sniper. I know it feels bad because it gets lower over time, but if we can get his attack high enough,
we can try it. That'll also allow me to do more science, because if I give him 2 attack, he'll lose an attack at the end of each round, but that shouldn't be permanent. So he will start every round with a 2 attack snipe. So, sure.
I say we give it a shot.
I get it. Alright. Upgraded mercenary. You render the thief's weapon forfeit, causing them to flee in terror. Posture and eyes belaying embarrassment and shame.
Good.
And now an elite battle.
Elite.
Oh, there's some fog over there. It's 0 attack, 4 health fog.
Where's that 0 attack, 4 health on the tree?
It's a good point. I don't know.
I think it's 0 health, 4 attack on the tree.
What do you think you could do? In the end, you'll all just burn to death. Rude.
Dang.
Fog. Tile effects. Mercenaries affected by the fog have their speed reduced to 0.
Okay.
And that is a tree with 4 health.
So he's got to. If you want to put someone up there, they'll have to punch through the tree in order to start doing anything over there. Well, let's say we got 3 of our whatevers.
Yeah. I also have a dagger. If I want to get through this guy immediately.
Yeah, you could hit him with a dagger. We can use that twice per fight, it said.
Yeah, and I didn't use it before. So we'll just kind of poop that guy out.
Look at that guy. He's just...
Dragon Cult Preacher.
He's just thick.
Improved stats. Oh, well, we got our Sniper Man.
Yep.
Do I let my flag take damage?
I
just
don't
to
think so,
protect
because
this
they
guy?
look like the flag does not recover.
Okay.
So I think we put someone in front. Put the thick boy in the way first.
Sir Thickums.
Yeah. Sharp arrowhead
Yeah.
disables for now.
Alright. Here's our Helmbreaker. Can he attack through the fog?
It says that their speed's reduced to 0, but doesn't say anything about their attack being stopped, so probably.
Well, the only one that can survive that's the Helmbreaker. So, if he can attack through the fog, then he would do half of our flag's damage.
Yeah, so we should put something there.
I have to put him there. Alright. Okay, it is nearby allies. I was like, did that work on the enemy there? That would have been mad. Mad, I say.
So, if you put the sniper down,
Yes.
there is a 66% chance that we kill the flag. Because he will go first, because he's the fastest unit on the field.
Yes.
And he can kill 2 of the 3 units on the field. If he attacks the guy directly in front of him...
Yeah, he can kill 3 of the 4 units if you count the flag as a unit.
Yeah, I don't think he can attack the flag. Oh, we also can... Never mind.
Oh, yeah, we could have also daggered. True. Well, there we go.
Ta-da!
Victory! Oh, a relic. If the durability of an ally's flag is 3 or lower in battle, everybody is stronger.
+1/+1. Okay, it's a good, like...
Once per battle, when an allied mercenary dies, they are revived with 1 health.
Ooh. That's nice, but it's once per battle, and the red pinwheel is...
It's just if the flag ever gets low,
Yeah.
I think that's a good emergency.
Yeah.
I think we take that. So get a rumor for a mercenary, or upgrade another mercenary.
Stats.
We haven't seen the saloon yet.
Yeah. Now keep in mind, if we do take the saloon, we can't take the library, and we'll be locked out of the boot camp as well.
Okay, but we have access to relic shop and tavern and gallows.
Yeah.
We haven't seen either of these 2 yet,
So I think it's fine.
it's fine. Assign a rumor to the selected mercenary.
Okay.
So now what do rumors do? It looked like it gave some kind of buff, but does it take up one of these slots?
That's a grand question.
What if we give you a rumor? At the end of each round, there's a 30% chance to heal damage taken during the previous round. Just +2 health. For him, that's actually pretty good. Or lose 1 speed to gain 2 attack. Well, if he's sniping, and you said if we just give him enough attack,
Yeah.
I think powerfuls.
Granted, him having the 2 speed is a little sad, but
Yeah, but 2 speed is still pretty good.
yeah, and we can
it'll be
potentially
3 speed until we break until
that's
we hit the flag.
that's true.
So,
So I think it's pretty good.
we'll go with that one then. Okay, and that is a separate.
That is a separate
slot.
thing.
Okay. Okay. All right.
That sniper is.
He's strong. So we can murder somebody. Now, what's interesting, we've already filled it up, but with the gallows, execute somebody, their trace may be passed on to another. If I had killed the healer and then put that on the Helmbreaker instead of Hysteria,
Yeah. That
then
could have been real good.
That could have been real saucy.
We could just look for a second Helmbreaker somewhere.
It's true, but we don't want to gallows the healer
No.
now.
Wait, so what's the tavern do then?
The tavern is select an upgraded mercenary to recruit. So we'll
we
get
could-
someone new, but they'll be upgraded.
Yeah, which I mean, if it's a Helmbreaker,
You can refresh the list of available mercenaries. We got one reroll. Holy Swordsman with extra health. While at the battlefield, gain attack equal to the damage taken by allies and the ally flag.
that is a fun combination with the Helmbreaker draining everyone of health.
Yes. So that's pretty interesting. A clown. When attacking an enemy, deals damage equal to its attack plus speed combined to the target. Deals damage equal to its speed to all enemies around the target.
Dang, that seems.
And again, before we attack the flag,
His speed
increased
is
a
increased
little bit.
a little bit, yeah.
So that's interesting. And then the Dark Heavy Cavalry with improved attack power, preemptive defense. When an enemy attempts to attack the ally's flag from an empty tile, move to the front of the enemy attacking the flag and gain 2 health.
Okay, so he's a good
Yeah.
safety net.
Okay.
All of them are good.
And then we have a reroll. I don't know if we have one reroll per tavern or if it's just we
Right.
have one reroll.
I like all of them for different reasons.
I like Holy Swordsman specifically because we have
someone that
our
can damage our
crazy
own
helmsman
friends.
here. Yeah, he
And
will
damage
resent.
himself.
He will resent him about
I mean,
it.
yeah. That's a good combo, I think.
Okay, so come on down,
Okay.
and then we get a
Relic.
relic about it. If there are 3 or more enemies on the battlefield, the next ally placed gets 2 attack and 2 speed. Or once per battle, at the end of the round, deal 4 damage to enemies with attack of 4 or higher. So if someone comes out and they're super scary,
The Silver Cross can just be like, absolutely not.
yeah.
Which, realistically, that sounds like that's probably going to be a benefit for boss fights, right?
And just probably further down the line.
Further down the
progression.
line, yeah. Just once per battle, someone is getting biffed.
I think I like that.
I think I agree.
I like that if something scary shows up, just punch
can
it in
just
the
say
face.
no. And now it is at the end of the round, so it will still get a turn first, unfortunately.
True. But hopefully just the one. Expedition found a tree bearing plump and tempting fruit. Temper your blades, random results appear, or seek for loot, obtain 1 random item.
I like the blade, tempering the blades.
Random doesn't necessarily mean positive.
It doesn't, but I think it could be good. I think it's going to be good.
Okay. The perfectly ripe fruit offered a sweet taste, boosting the expedition's morale. Upgrade the attack of one selected mercenary by 2. I mean, do we just...
I think we do.
He's gonna be so strong, though.
He's going to be so strong.
That snipe is...
That snipe is crazy.
That is not to be messed with. Alright, boss battle of Ahoy. In boss battles, a fortress exists instead of a flag, and destroying the fortress does not lead to victory. The fortress activates various effects depending on its current health.
Ooh.
At the end of each round, the boss moves to an adjacent movable tile, and victory can only be achieved by defeating the boss. Okay. When the dragon rises, you will crawl before us and bow your heads in submission. Alright, so while this has 6 health or higher, at the end of each round, summon a strong fireborn mercenary at a random location. And when it's below 6 health, at the end of each round, summon a weak fireborn enemy at a random location.
And of course, if you break it, then there's no mercenaries.
Okay.
Which means it would just be the dealing with the boss. Now, what does the boss have? Because he obviously 325-1, but also...
While on the battlefield, gain 1 attack for each ally. So the more allies that get spawned, the stronger he's going to become.
But the first time one ally gets spawned, he's going to get silver crossed.
That is true. Once per battle, at the end of the round, deal 4 damage. Yeah, okay. And then when attacking, if there are 3 or more other allies on the battlefield, attack the enemy flag. So.
And he has rage. When health becomes less than half, it is activated. You get +1 attack, +1 speed.
Okay. Well, he can do 3 attack now. I could put the healer here, which will not survive. In fact, the only thing that will survive is the Holy Swordsman.
Yeah.
Which is not amazing. But I think it's what we have to do.
Yeah, just to keep the flag protected.
Let's see.
Excluding the boss, of course.
But why not? I think we'll hold on to the sharp dagger.
Hold the daggers.
Hold the daggers!
Right, and use the side, which...
Alright, so at the end of this turn, he's going to take 4 damage.
But he's going to swing for 4 first. We've got to put something in his way.
Well, the only thing that can survive it is the Helmbreaker.
Which is real sad, because he can barely survive it.
And this guy I have to dagger, otherwise
he's just
going to
kill.
die. And then I can put Helmbreaker here, and he'll hit that. And I don't know if trees count in the Hysteria.
Probably not. He's probably not an ally.
But we'll try it.
That did lower the boss's attack as well, so that'll help.
Okay, so that means our thing won't go off yet.
True.
But he survives, which is A-okay. Oh yeah, and then he got big resentment.
Yes.
Now, unfortunately, he's going to die. And there's nothing I can do about it. I can double his speed.
Yeah, he can be double 0.
Yeah.
Alright, well, the Helmbreaker is going to do his... Ooh. Look at the Helmbreaker stuff again for a second. At the end of the round, okay.
Yeah.
So Helmbreaker is going to absolutely murder the man standing in front of him.
Yes.
That's easy.
And this guy is going to, unfortunately, get his ass murdered.
Now, he will... No, he's going to get murdered before he swings, too. That's real unfortunate.
He did swing once and almost one-shot.
Almost one-shot the church.
So
that's huge.
I'm going to put the healer
Just
either here or somewhere where he's going to get hit by this. He'll take a damage and then he'll heal it.
Yeah, I think right behind the Helmbreaker, honestly.
Yeah, because this acts in a full square, so he'll still get hit by that, so that's fine.
You know, I didn't think of it until after it was too late, but I wonder if using the dagger... Oh, no, it's on cooldown anyway. Never mind.
Well,
there's the Watchtower guard. Do we just put him, like, behind the tree and...
Might as well. Also, our big angry is going to die this turn, and that's also
honestly, I'd put the archer in the far right corner.
just way over here.
Just in case I don't know if our big guy can... hold on. Can we do anything to stop that?
Don't think so.
We can...
I am going to do
a
big damage to
significant
this
amount
guy,
of damage to that guy.
but then he's going to pay the ultimate price. But
yeah, and
that's just how it is.
Yeah, the only things that we can do are we can weaken the other guy, or we can double his speed, but he doesn't need to be double speeded. But
yeah.
okay.
So, all right. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna call my shot. You ready? He's gonna do 9 damage to this guy, bringing him down to 9 health. The sniper is gonna do 6 damage to this guy, bringing him down to 3 health. This is not... These guys aren't going to kill each other, which will keep him at 4 damage, which means that the Silver Cross goes
will finish him off.
and finishes him off. Calling my shot.
I mean, it really is the sniper has a 50-50 shot of not ruining all of that for us.
Ha-ha!
Beautiful. End of the round.
Easy.
That's beautiful.
Boss is defeated. We've achieved victory. And that's the demo.
That's the demo.
We plan to return with improved game through 3 additional regions, additional content, etc., etc.
I like that concept.
You can go on a journey with different combinations of mercenaries in the guild tab at the top.
Ooh.
So, now that we've done that, you can choose different openers.
So we did Helmbreaker, Healer, Watchtower Guard, which worked out really well.
That's the Sharp Dagger Warband.
And we have access to a different Sharp Dagger Warband.
Yeah, maybe they're all Sharp Dagger Warbands.
Maybe.
When placed, there are no enemies at the front. Gain 2 speed. When you survive after being hit, gain attack and a health.
Now, does that work in conjunction with like the helmsman?
I hope so. Acceleration. While at the battlefield, you gain additional attack equal to your speed.
Okay.
Okay. And then these guys are coming soon, so we can't see what they...
Yeah.
Well, we know what the Watchguard Tower guy is.
That's true.
So, okay.
And the rest of them look like they're locked.
Yeah, because it's a demo and such.
Is there the demo? And the campsite's not available yet either, but...
Yeah. Just look forward to the full version. But there you go. This is Master of Peace. That's a neat little game.
Yeah, I like it. I like the aesthetics. I like the concept.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the lanes of attack. There's an old mobile game that Scott and I played that had a similar mechanic that's really fun. I like that concept.
I like the concept of it. I also really like it aesthetically. I like how board gamey it feels.
Yes, I agree.
All of the pieces feel real tactile, which seems like a weird thing
Yeah.
to say, but I don't know. It just seemed...
No, I like it.
I vibed with it.
Yeah, I agree.
But in any case, I know this game comes out soon, so definitely keep an eye on it.
If you guys like it, let us know. We could pick up a real thing and do more of it.
Yeah. But in any case, let us know what you thought in the comments. And I guess with that, we'll see you guys next time.
Goodbye.